we're going to talk about some of the reasons that so many people are moving here from out of state. Right now, everybody's coming to Northern Nevada for different reasons. Some are tax advantages, some are the climate and the things that you can do here. But it seems like every time we pick up the phone, it's an out-of-town buyer coming to visit our community. I'm Lisa Williams. I'm the team leader of the A-Team, and we are local realtors here in Northern Nevada. I moved to Carson City 20 years ago. I love this area. I'm a retired nurse, and I spent a lot of time in care facilities helping seniors, and so that's something that I lean into now.
Hi, I'm Joshua Priou, and I'm a realtor here in Northern Nevada as well, and I love working with Lisa Williams and the A-Team. We're based out of Carson City, but we handle all Northern Nevada, Reno, Carson City, down to Gardnerville. I myself live in the Carson Valley, and I've been here since 2009, and I love raising my family here. I have 2 kids. We're big outdoorsmen. We love to ski, we love the beaches, we love to go camping, and I want to tell you all about it.
One of the reasons that people are coming to Northern Nevada in droves is the tax advantages. We don't have state income taxes here in Nevada, and we don't have any inheritance taxes. We also have very low property taxes. Our taxes are calculated different than many other states. So a property is assessed when it's originally sold the first time, and it can only go up 3 to 5% per year. And the properties are not reassessed every time they sell. So a 20-year-old home has significantly lower taxes than something newer. Northern Nevada is also particularly attractive to retirees and also remote workers trying to maximize their income. So that's a little bit about the tax benefits. Now Josh is going to come and share some statistics with you.
Yeah, and as we're talking about some of the tax advantages of living in Nevada, the big one that Lisa mentioned is going to be your property tax. You know, that's huge. You know, the difference between Nevada property tax and California is significant. So an average percentage rate on property tax in California is 0.48%, so about 0.5% of the value of your home. In California, it's 0.79%. Now, that's pretty darn significant. And the way it's assessed here is it's really your land value and then about the depreciated value of your house. And so if we kind of just look at your, like an average price of, let's say $500,000 for a home here in Nevada, your annual property tax is only about $2,500. In California now, you're not going to find a house for $500,000, but if that was the case, it'd probably be closer to $5,000 in property tax. And so that's one of the big ones. The other one is the income tax. And that's a huge benefit for us living here in Nevada, is that we don't pay state income tax. And we like to compare that to California, where their state income tax is 10.3%. So if you're making $100,000 a year, the state of California is taking $10,000 of that away from you. Here in Nevada, we don't have that.
One of the great things about moving to Northern Nevada is that we have more affordable housing. The median price home in Nevada is $465,000, and in Carson City, it's $575,000. Compare that to California, which has a median price home of $869,000. San Francisco, in fact, has a median price homes of $1.3 million. So that makes Carson City a natural bargain. Living in Nevada, we have close proximity to other western states. We're very close to Washington, Arizona, Oregon, Utah, Idaho, and especially close to California. Many of my family members live all around California, and you can go from Reno to California 30 to 45 minutes. And we're especially close to Sacramento, San Francisco, and you can even go to LA.
Northern Nevada is unique due to the Sierra Nevada. You know, many don't know that Carson City is right at the base of the Sierra Nevada Mountains, and just east of Lake Tahoe. And we're only like a 20-minute drive away from Lake Tahoe. It's only 14 miles away. So we have spectacular views from almost anywhere. Like almost any property in Carson City is going to have a view of the mountains, which is pretty awesome. And then you have all the, the wonderful stuff that you can do up there in the mountains. You know, if you like to ski or hiking and biking and camping and swimming, snow play, it's like minutes away, literally. Like if I wanted to go sledding right now with my kids, it's like a 15 to 20 minute drive. And so we get a lot of sunshine here, and we actually get pretty mild winters. I imagine you think that it's just, always raining or always snowing. It's actually mostly sunny here. I'd say like 266 sunny days per year, but there's really like 300 days of actual sun. And so it's always a nice time to go out. If we do get some snow, usually tomorrow is going to be pretty good. And so it's a pretty temperate climate. And then, there's a lot of other attractions near us too. There's Red Rock Canyon, of course, the mountains, and it gives us all these opportunities. So yeah, and then it just feels different here. It's not congested like municipalities. I've mentioned before that I'm from the Bay Area originally. Luckily, I got to move out of the Bay in '99, and I wasn't leaving because I was tired of living in the Bay. I just wanted to come up to Lake Tahoe. But man, when I go back, I just cannot stand it there. I mean, the congestion, the traffic. I mean, literally, as soon as I get into the valley there, my knuckles get white. And I don't know, I'm not that type of person anymore. It's much more quiet here, easier going. People open doors when you're walking into a business. There's not heavy lines at the grocery stores. You're not waiting around for a half an hour to get a table at a restaurant. We live a much more relaxed life. And honestly, traffic's one of the best parts about that. There's like one little section in Carson City from like 4 to 5:30 that gets a little congested, and that's about it. And the rest of the area, you can get around and go anywhere. So, and then while you're driving around, we're still rural. So there's cattle farms and there's maybe wild horses, and it's just all beautiful. One of the things you may not know about Nevada is that we're a real business-friendly environment. We have favorable corporate tax rates, which is encouraging businesses to come into our area. And of course, we're here in Carson City, so we're thinking a lot more about Northern Nevada. But I mean, right outside of Reno, and we have the Tesla Gigafactory now. We have the huge Google factory that's going on. There's Redwood Materials. I mean, Amazon Processing Center. I mean, the list kind of goes on and on and on. There's more and more more businesses showing up here in our area, which of course is boosting our local economy, providing more jobs to the area. And we're seeing more economic growth in things like technology and logistics, even entertainment. And so definitely more jobs coming to the area is bringing more people to our area.
I hope you found some of this information helpful, and if you want further information, if you have any questions, or if you'd just like to discuss some of this with us, give us a call.